What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 67 on my journey to 1200 ELO. So, if you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. It helps me, helps promote the channel, and I appreciate it. Also, if you're interested in cool chess merch, I am being kind of supported by Fianchetto, link below. You can use code NETCHESS, and actually for the whole month of April, you can get 20% off of whatever you order. So that's my little gift to you, and if you do end up buying some, let me know in the comments or something. I would love to know. It helps support me, it helps support the channel, so however you can do it, I appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into today's game. All right, we're going to switch the scene, get the board up, and a little bit of tunage. Let's see who we're going to play today. I'm rated 1140. I've been kind of doing pretty well. I've been having rough games, but I've been winning some games. So I'm interested to see how I feel today. I feel a little off, but I'm hoping that I don't miss some of the big tactical, obvious things that I've been missing in the past few games. Luckily, we've pulled off some wins, so it hasn't hurt us too much, but I do read the comments and I do analyze the games afterwards, and I see kind of what I end up messing up. So they're playing the Birds opening. I don't really know what to play against this at all. I'm going to assume that he just wants to get the knight into here. Sounds like a fair assessment to me. I don't know what to play. I'm already at kind of a stump. I'm going to go ahead and get my knight out. Seems like a decent way to go about things. Maybe I'll go for things like c5. I want to pin their knight. Right now, they have a pawn here, so it's not necessarily pinned. This is apparently the Dutch variation, which I don't know what that is. I don't play the Birds opening, as you can tell, so I'm going to play c5 right away and get my knight ready to go to c6. Try not spend too much time in the opening, even though I'm a little off guard. So the problem here is Snoopy Fisher probably knows how to play the bird opening, and I would imagine probably pretty well. So now I want to pin the knight. That's kind of exactly what I want to do. I'm sure he's going to bring a bishop down and probably pin my knight to, which is fine. So I could probably get the knight out first, and then if he does come down for the pin, it kind of is what it is. I could play a6, or I could just go for my knight pin. I think I'm going to get this knight out first, let him pin, and go for my knight pin. I'm just going to wait a little bit, because I could also, if I want, maybe put my bishop on f5, like say he plays h3. I don't know. Interested to find out what my opponent wants to do. So he takes. I'm going to go for the pin and then play e6. All right. So it's kind of fair. It's what I kind of thought was going to go down. So if he takes, I'm not upset about that. I think we might ask the bishop if he wants to take on the next move. So right now I got some things going on. I could take this pawn that is a free pawn. It's not a free pawn, it's the pawn that I need to win back. So probably just go for that and get ready to get castled. Could also, again, kind of question the bishop if I want to. Alright, so I'd imagine that this move is coming. I'm going to go ahead and just castle. My king is safe, and now we can play some chess. So he attacks my bishop right away. I can come back. I could drop my bishop this way, which I think I do like my bishop maybe being over here right now. If he pushes this, I do got to be a little careful, but right now if he pushes it, I can actually take this pawn. So He takes, so that makes sense. I'm gonna take back with the pawn. Um, this knight getting in here might be an okay move. Um, if he does anything like this, I can take with check right now, so I'm looking at that. Trying to think of what else. I probably want to get my rook onto the semi-open file. I could take this knight. I could also not do so. I think it's okay to try and trade off when ready. I don't think I need to do it right yet or anything, so I'm not going to. If I play this, if I play a5 right now, he takes, I take, threatening. If he does this, I take, he takes. I don't know if I want that. If I play this and he pushes, then I could do this if I want to. Let's see. I think that maybe playing a5 is okay, and if he pushes, again, I'll just exchange the pawn off, and we can deal with the knight. So he's attacking my bishop. I can drop back. Can't go here, can't go here. I can go here to a7. However, I don't know if I want to. So if I drop back and he takes, I do this. Gets a little dicey. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to continue defending the pawn. I'm just going to drop my bishop back here. So I imagine he'll bring his knight into here. That's what it looks like. So he comes in with his bishop trying to promote some naughtiness. I can easily interpose, so I'm thinking about taking. He takes, I bring my bishop here, and we exchange. I'm also thinking about setting my bishop there first. I guess I shouldn't do that. If I push the pawn, he takes. It's defended by his knight, or he could just take with the knight. So we don't want to do that probably. I'm going to develop this knight in, putting pressure on the bishop. So I'm planning on trying to take the bishop, I think, is the goal. Yeah, I'm still going to take the bishop, I think. And then I'm going to take this. He can take with the rook, recapture with the rook. So maybe I don't take. Maybe I just leave this for right now. If I take here, I need to think about this, I think. I'm going to take. If he captures with the queen, I can play this move. He takes with the pawn. Okay. Kind of reinventing this knight. I don't know if I want to exchange. I am thinking about potentially just bringing my queen up. Could also come here, but I think this might be better. I think I will move my queen here. If he wants to trade, I'm down. I'll keep the open file. If not, next move I am threatening to take. I'm threatening to take, so if he moves here, it is a move. I'm gonna give this check, so we win 2 rooks. I'm gonna give this check. And I will take the knight. I will threaten the knight, I guess. Could have also just come all the way over to here, but I'm gonna just try and trade everything off. I mean, we're winning now. I want to get my back rank a little clear, for sure. My pieces are defended right now. I guess this is a move, but if he does that, I'm thinking I'm just gonna move. So I'm just gonna keep pressure on. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. All we gotta do is just trade down and be comfy. We're fine. Don't let this pawn go anywhere. The knight comes here. We'll just drop our bishop down. I don't know. Does he have anything from there? Doesn't really look like it, so. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. So now the knight is trapped. I'm assuming he'll sack for a pawn or something, which is fine. Alright, so this is being attacked. But I can defend. I can also... No, I can't give that check. But I can bring my queen back to defend. Hold on. Is that what I want to do? Bring the queen all the way back. No, I can't do that because my bishop. So I need to come to A7. Or I need to move the bishop. This pawn is hanging. I'm just going to come in. With the queen, and then we can start trying to deal with the queen if she gets greedy. So I think this forces a trade. Alright, so we're fine with this. Everything's cool. I'm gonna bring the rook in, and I should probably bring my king as well. That'd probably be a good idea. I'm just gonna bring the rook in and try and promote this pawn. So that's the idea. All right. Sweet. We won. Hey, we did it. We did it. Yeah. I feel like I played a pretty decent game that game, guys. I think that was a good turnaround. The past couple games I've had some trouble. This game I felt like I played pretty well. Maybe I missed a tactic or something. I did have one mistake and 3 inaccuracies. Played with 88.8% accuracy. They played with 78. And they were a higher rated opponent. Not much higher, but it feels good to kind of take down people like that. And we did find a cool little trick. I didn't know how to play against the bird opening, so it seems like we kind of started off all right. I'd like to know. So, hold on. Bird opening versus the Dutch book. What is? I played that. So what is? All right. So bishop out. Okay. See, I probably would have still tried to go for the pin, but I see kind of what this does is it gives him like a super knight. He didn't really play that way though. So here he takes. I went for the pin. That's not the best move. The best way was to just kind of block the bishop at home. This tends to be like what the computer tells me to do a lot of the times, and I always feel like I should get my bishop out. It's just like my low ELO brain maybe, but I feel fine in these situations. I wasn't worried about him doing anything. So I won the pawn. He pushes that. I understand he's trying to play b4. I thought it was fine still. I'm winning. So I castle and I just back the bishop up. He takes. It's a good opportunity. I don't think it's a bad move. I took back the only way I could. He develops his knight, which I think is a good way to go about things. It's probably what I would do too. I would also think about maybe trying to get the queen off of this pin. The rook does defend it, so if I did want to take, like, you have a way to recapture, and I think rook over to like g3 or even h3 might be strong, like future prospect kind of stuff. You might be able to put enough pressure on me early. I think my knight being here protects h7 well enough, but if you put it on the g file, I mean, something like this could kick you away, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's something there. Maybe not. Anyways, he develops the knight. I thought it was a good move. Actually, a5 was the best move. I'm pretty proud of that because I kind of just... Whenever I have a pawn, you know, whenever I end up taking with the b pawn onto the c, you know, c file, like recapturing the c pawn with the b pawn, I always want to kind of push this pawn and just attack. The Caro-Kann, a lot of the times you just attack on the queen side anyways, so I felt kind of comfortable doing this. Luckily, it was the best move. This was an inaccuracy. Dropping the bishop back to this square, yeah, which was my other choice, was a better move. It's like 0.6% or 0.6 better, says the eval bar, to go to bishop a7 instead. But anyways, I thought this was fine. I attacked the bishop, ended up being the better move. I didn't think very long in this move. I kind of was a little confused as to what was going on. I was going to calculate some things. Because without my knight here, this bishop just kind of added a new piece to the puzzle, and it ended up being annoying, and I want to get rid of it. So the best way for him to keep it, I think, was to back up, which is kind of an awkward move because it like unconnects all your pieces, you know. But he moves the knight in, trying to, I guess, maybe trade off my knight, but also this is just a good square for the knight. I can't kick it away immediately unless I trade it for a piece. I took the bishop. I think taking the... Ooh, not taking the knight. I was about to say maybe it wanted me to take the knight. It did not. It wanted me to... Oh, whoa. Whoa! It wanted me to play e5. Takes, attacking the rook. I mean, I like that. I mean, this seemed pretty fine as well. Me taking was actually inaccurate. I should have taken the knight first. So, me taking here, I was like, it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. I don't know what I thought it was going to do, but I was like, at first I was like, maybe I'll just take the rook. But I decided I didn't want to take the rook, and I actually wanted to connect my rooks. And so this was my mistake. It ended up working out completely in my favor. But this is why it's a mistake. So if I take, yeah. So, yeah, the whole point is the knight that's why I should have taken the knight earlier, is the like, instead of taking here, I should have taken the knight first, because the knight kind of is the bane of my existence. He's not pinned anymore, so he doesn't have to stay here, and the knight coming in here is actually really annoying. Then he's got 2 pretty strong knights, and I see that now, and I saw it in the game, but he ended up not playing it, and I just kind of was like, I'm gonna go with my idea. I thought for sure he would have played probably knight in here, seeing that this was a problem. I think even like the queen coming in maybe wouldn't have been even the worst move. Just like stopping the fact that there's so much vision on this rook right now. Instead, he goes to kick out my bishop, which is like not the right move. He goes to attack my queen, but I can take with check. He takes, I take again, or I move my queen to a1 with check again. He is, you know, it was a fork, right? But I have checks I can give. So, you know, I still need to move my rook. But he moves his king directly into another check. So I felt fine and saying, hey, where are you gonna go? And he just kind of tries to attack my pieces, and he traps his knight. His queen comes in. I brought the queen all the way back. The best move is to move the queen over and give another check. I mean, I'm completely winning here, so I mean, I'm up a rook basically. So now I'm up a piece and a rook. And I just defended. I thought, I saw kind of while he did this, I was like, I could move the bishop. I don't really want to. I'm worried about the back rank. I don't have like a luft for the king. So in this position, I just thought it was safe to play queen to a7. And I also saw that if he takes the pawn, I can move the queen over and just pin it and trade the queens off. And I did. And yeah, we were just going to win everything, promote the pawn, and come out victorious. So we played a fantastic game compared to what we typically play. I played like a 1650, and they played like a 1200. I think they played a good game too. They just, I think they should have either taken the rook or jumped their knight in to e5, blocking. Even like I said, I think the queen move might have even been fine, but attacking my they just didn't see it, right? So they attacked my bishop, and that was the wrong response. So we're moving on up in the world, guys. I'm almost 1150. The goal is 1200. We're doing great. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this game in the comments below. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.